Jackson Cox. University of the Fraser Valley Cascades, as always, are coached by head coach Tom Loundis.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome into Rotary Stadium here in Abbotsford, home of the University of the Fraser Valley Cascades. It's been a great night of Canada West soccer action. The women just got finished up, and now we're ready for some Canada West men's Pacific Division action. The UFV Cascades at home tonight, looking to keep a strong season going. I'm Don Valley alongside Brett Lipkowski, and Brett, TRU, the visiting side tonight, have had a tough season. This is a game that the home side will really want to win to keep a strong season going.
Yeah, Cascades are going to want to get back in the win column tonight. The visiting Wolfpack, winless in their last 7, 3 straight losses. Here at Rotary Stadium, a tough place for teams on the road to come and play. And the Wolfpack are going to have to find a way to try and slow down the league's leading point getter. Tied for the league lead in the Golden Boot with 7. It's Magic Mateo Brzezina. We'll see what he can whip up here tonight.
Absolutely. Like you mentioned, a tough place for teams to come in and play. The Cascades always strong at home. This season boasting a 3-1 record here from Rotary Stadium. Lost their last game, so they'll be looking to come out strong tonight and get back on pace. A game in hand on the team they're chasing in the UVic Vikes, just behind them in the standings. A win tonight will be huge to get there, and it looks like side officials just doing some maintenance to the net there on Jackson Cox' side, and they're just about ready to go. The keeper, 25 Cox, in goal there, as always for the Cascades. Stalwart in this program for years, right up near the top in almost all the historical categories for keepers. He'll be big for them tonight. And on the other end, Lucas Ortu in the blue there for TRU, the keeper tonight, wearing number 1. Wolfpack here, starting with possession. Like you mentioned, 3 straight losses right now. So you know they'll be hungry to try and produce a point here tonight, get off the schneid.
Yeah, it's been a rough go of things here for this TRU program that only 2 years ago, at home in Kamloops, won a national championship. It is not going well this season here for the Wolfpack, as a much younger side, a lot of first-year players in the lineup, including in net. But that is just the way things go with college athletics, and forever turning over new lineups and adding new players.
Brzezina showing good pace to try and run onto that one, but the big defender getting in the way. He'll be looking to deal with Brzezina all night. He'll have his hands full, will Michael Rosalind, but one of their stalwarts back there, the big center back, and the ball finds its way back to him. Brzezina puts on a little bit of pressure. They'll try and pass out of it. Brzezina bringing the energy in early in games, You mentioned his goal and point totals on the season, and a lot of that has come early in matches.
Yeah, absolutely. So within 5-10 minutes, oftentimes, Cascades, just the energy they bring to start these matches has been something that opposing teams have really struggled to deal with at times. And then Brzezina, like we said, goal contributions on 11 of the 16 goals on the Cascades side this season.
Yeah, the huge catalyst for their offense, involved, a very high percentage of the chances they create and capitalize on. He'll start the game. Looks like up alone in that striker position. We've seen him shift around a little bit, but that's where we've seen him most this season. First-year player Coburn putting the pressure on there, and a turnover here. Cox will have to be big early. He did come out and challenge, and The forward blows it just wide in the end. Olak just missing.
Wow, an early opportunity for the underdog visitors here as a rough turnover, just sloppy early on here from the Cascades. Not used to seeing them start the games like that. Leads to an opportunity, and Olak trying to catch Cokes, not prepared. Instead sails it well over the net, so an early bullet dodged for the home side.
Really tried to finesse one there, did Olak, into the short side. Coming forward now, looking to play forward Rico Suga, who disagrees with the call there, but gives it up for a TRU throw.
Yeah, Suga been a constant on this side, coming both off the bench and as a starter.
Taken down very well by Brazina there, who finds Suga, and the captain there, Vega, plays it back, and Szymanski goes around the horn.
Yeah, we talk about Brazina's impact, but the returning Anthony Vega this season, wearing the captain's armband, such a presence in the middle of the pitch, just so calm, has really helped turn this side around after a rough season last year.
Yeah, been a huge missing piece for the Cascades, and big chunks over the last few years. Has had brutal luck with injuries and such, and was so happy to have a healthy summer, be able to return this season at 100%, and has made his impact felt there. He's not the loudest leader, but leads a lot by his play, solid defending, and ball played in here now. Flag stays down. They can't quite beat the final line of defenders as he found himself in amongst the crowd.
Yeah, Colburn, the first-year player, finding a way to somehow win that ball while on the ground, able to feed Brazina, who just had one too many defenders on him, but already starting to knock on the door.
Colburn, the first-year player, like you mentioned, started the first couple games of the season on the bench, but has consistently found himself as the only first-year starter for this Cascade side now as the season goes along.
Yeah, he's really impressed throughout the season. Very mature for his for the fact that he's a first-year player, and he's very confident on the ball.
Long ball played in here, and Cokes retreats to make the catch. Couple long balls played early here in the direction of this near sideline of Kulabali, and certainly will be a pacey player to watch down this near sideline. Got good size to him as well. The Wolfpack have a good mix of some pretty big guys and some smaller skill players. Szymanski has to go to ground after he loses it there, and now a ball played in. Chance for the Wolfpack, and just high of the goal. Looked like Consiglio. He's either Consiglio or Sadu got a foot in there late, and going to be a corner.
Yeah, it was Consiglio just breaking up that opportunity as Olak finding, again, a little bit of space in the middle.
So the Wolfpack not looking like the underdogs early here, taking it to the Cascades a little bit, getting the first few chances, putting some pressure on, forcing some turnovers. Results in the first corner here now. In towards goal and whipped just over the crossbar. No danger in the end as Cokes watches it sail over.
Yeah, looking for something special there on the corner. Was Rinaldi. Doesn't look like he was trying to find a teammate's head at all. Looked like he had eyes for goal from the corner flag. Not an easy thing to do.
Played short here as that's been Cokes' main outlet on the few goal kicks here so far. Him and Szymanski working well together, and now up the sideline they go. Good team breakout here by the Cascades, and now finds its way up to Brazina. And he thinks it went off his chest, but referee says it bounced off his arm. He doesn't like that call, but concedes.
Yeah, I think it was the right call. It looked like it just took a touch off the arm, but It's nice to see Caux and the Cascades able to play it through the back, play it short, work it up the pitch, something they weren't able to do in 2023. So again, just a very, very different side.
Quick footwork from Coburn there. Gets a defender nipping at his heels and able to win the foul call. Now coming forward, Szymanski. Miscommunication there with player on the far sideline he was trying to find with the long ball.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing the Cascades struggle to find their feet early on, especially here at home. Through about 8.5 minutes, they just don't seem to be quite into the match yet.
And they'll have to defend here now again. Throw comes in. Right back to the thrower. He looks to whip one in towards the box here. Now elects for the pass on the ground. It does come into the box now, looking backdoor, and Panditha just going to play it out the back.
Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Just not taking any chances as Koulibaly was right there. He would have been there to try and whip one back in from a close angle. And another corner now for the visiting Wolfpack.
Went tight towards the bar last time. Where will this one be? More aerial towards the back post. The tall defender tried to get up there, and he wins a race to the loose ball. But doing well there is Szymanski racing all the way up from the center back position, forcing it up the pitch, making sure nothing dangerous happens. Ends up winning a throw-in, pardon me, as the Cascades take a moment to regroup here.
Yeah, just relentless work from Szymanski on that play. Just winning the ball in the air, not taking any chances, running it down, and just able to win the ball back. Szymanski never afraid to run up from his center back position and get a little bit more forward. He's got the pace to get back quick.
Cascades get to that one first, but then turned over by the Wolfpack. Unable to do anything with it moving forwards. Panditha, does it stay in play? Just does, and Brzezina ends up riding him out of play, and throw coming here now. The Wolfpack looking to keep this pressure on, as not the most dangerous chances yet. Well, one actually right in on Caux that ended up wide, but Cascades for the most part bending but not breaking defensively here, as they look to switch the pace of play a little bit here and play with it themselves. They won't be able to do so just yet. Or to regroups on the back line. The Cascades, not too much pressure on just yet. Sitting back a little now. Brzezina does come to put the pressure on from the back, and a very errant pass there. Ends up back on the foot of Brzezina. Good touch to take it down. Finds himself some space. Dribbles out of trouble and puts one on the foot of Sadu. Moving forward, here's Suga now. Suga down the line. Finds Sadu and towards the 18, but can't find a way past the leg of the first defender.
Yeah, great work from Brzezina. Able to just hold that ball up, dance around a few Wolfpack players, find Sadu, and that led to an opportunity there to try and create something. Didn't work out, but loving that from Brzezina. So calm with the ball.
Looking to play the long one there. Couldn't quite link up with Suga, but putting it out of play was the defender there. And now Panditha on the throw. Slipping as he attempts to clear that one, and so Panditha has a free chance to head one down. Couple bounces around. Finally, Cascades able to control it on the ground, and they'll regroup and play with some possession here as it's all the way back to Caux. Muter takes a few steps forward, plays it off, and now a run by Suga as taking a dangerous route there was the defender and the keeper getting crossed up. Now Suga from distance. Defender goes down for the block. Coburn now on his foot. Able to dig that one free of the defender's feet there. Cascades from their own side of half. Szymanski likes to play those long balls, look for a second like he might, and this time it does come over the top, this time from Muter, but unable to find a target there. Muter directs that header well. Gets it right back. Switching the field now, the Cascades, they don't see anything over on this side, and so they'll switch it right back. The patience here as they don't force the issue. Playing with a little bit of possession. Sustained for the first time in this game, and Brezina thought he was within the rules, using his body to shield there, but the referee saying it was a bit of a interfering infraction.
Yeah, tried a clever little play there to just body the defender off, but didn't get away with that one.
It's certainly something he's good at, though, for a smaller frame player. He really does use his body well to shield off defenders, utilize whatever space he's able to, and Panditha, a little bit of trouble dealing with that one. Now a chance to work something in towards the box and towards the back post. Kauk's able to jump up and stop that opportunity. This time, defender and Brezina battle once again. Nobody able to really come out with it. Finally just played out of play as Brezina getting in the physical mix a little bit here with the back line.
Brezina can get a little bit more physical as he gets a little more frustrated when the opportunity's not coming his way, as he really tries to make something happen. Malin just pulled down hard. Looked like a defender grabbed the back of his jersey there.
Bouncing around a couple bodies, trying to come down with possession. Stays right here with the Cascades. Waiting for some options here now. Finally, play towards the 18. Beautiful ball laid off by Brezina, but Coburn can't quite get loose for a shot. And taken down there. Is it a free kick or just a...
I believe it might just be I didn't hear a whistle, so I think it's just a throw.
But down on the play is Mayland. Little hobble getting back up. Looks like it'll be okay, though. Brezina takes this one down once again. Back heel this time, looking for Coburn once again. Can't reach him this time, but they'll try from the same spot again.
Yeah, Coburn didn't see that one coming. Didn't recognize the play. Wolfpack able to break it up.
Goes short to Sadu. Looking to work out of trouble. Him and Consiglio get crossed up there and give it away. Just over 15 minutes gone now in this first half. TRU putting the early pressure on. Cascades have got off their heels and settled into this game a little bit now, and we'll see who can get the next big chance to try and take the momentum in this one. Headed towards the middle. Good coverage by the defender. Szymanski takes it back as the Cascades regroup. Kauk's looking to play one deep in towards Brezina. He wasn't quite ready for the run, but he'll take a fortunate bounce down and tried to send in Mayland. Mayland wasn't quite ready for the run there yet, and dangerous one played in. Putting the presser on there was Suga. Keeper no choice but to just clear his lines.
Yeah, Brezina and Mayland not able to link up quite yet, as they've been known to do so far this season. The defense of the Wolfpack doing a good job tonight of just making life a little bit frustrating for that front three of the Cascades.
Falling down there on the chase, allowing some time to pick out a pass, but Panditha reads it well, gets there first. Vega now retreating to get there first, and now the Cascades come forward, played in at the foot of Brazina, coming forward, tried to put something in towards the area of Suga there, couldn't find it, so he'll play it back. Now a chance from distance, and doesn't quite get all on that hit. Easy for the keeper to swallow up.
Yeah, good movement that time from the Cascades. Good opportunity, but Matteo Brazina's original chance blocked. Able to find Vega, but just from well too far out to really challenge the keeper.
Vega coming forward now to put on a little bit of pressure. Now he retreats through the back line as Cascades force it out of play. Suga getting his foot in the way of that one. Flicked on with the header. In towards the area of Kulalabi, who can't take it down. This time they'll go over the top for the other forward. Taken down after the deflection. Finally the Wolfpack able to play it on the ground. Cascades pushing up as the Wolfpack regroup. Quick passing sequence. Find some space down the line. Going to ground there to force that one out of play. Captain Vega getting in the mix. Thrown in towards the box. Taken down. Can he center himself to go for goalie? A little bit on his back foot trying to spin around for that one. Blows it well high.
Yeah, hard to get one on target when your body's set like that. More turns sideways toward the goal. Like you said, tried to just wrap his foot around it, but sent it well wide. But again, the Wolfpack continuing to have the better of the chances here in the opening 20 minutes. Cascades still struggling to really establish themselves in this one.
Suga with the inside position there forces a foul call as the defender gets a little aggressive on his backside.
Yeah,
and
Kang just come over the top of him a little bit there and a little too aggressive. Szymanski takes a lot of these set pieces, especially from far out. We'll see what he can whip in.
Szymanski, good ball in towards the backside of the 18. Taken down and put in a dangerous area. Suga back towards goal. Unfortunate there as Cascades couldn't get on top of it and concede a free kick.
Better work from UFV, though, trying to a nice whipped-in ball from Szymanski, something that the Cascades have on both the men's and women's sides are those center backs who can really provide nice set pieces.
Back to the center back. Rosenlund looking to play one up himself now, but far too much on that. Calx corrals and weighs his options now. Like those short balls today, but told Szymanski to push up, and the rest of the squad follows suit. Plays one deep. Suga goes up, but him and the defender tangled up in the air. Nobody comes down with it. Szymanski back in the Cascade zone. Good pass and good play back by Vega to find some space. And just unable to keep that one in play as it's a little high for Consiglio.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much on that one from Muter. Probably didn't have to play it in the air. Unfortunate trip there for the Wolfpack.
Szymanski, lots of space to run forward himself here now. Finally picks out Malin down the wing. Malin looking for some space and Does enough to get to the corner.
Going to go the Wolfpack's way, though.
Wolfpack able to, defender went to ground and not only got the ball, but able to work it off Mayland. Good battle down the wing there. Rosenlund on the ground this time. Good long ball into the area of Kulabali, who elects to play it right back. Rosenlund going to try the other side now this time, and they'll regroup again as the Cascades shift along from side to side with the ball. Coburn putting a little pressure on there. Brazina's turn to chase this time, and corralled down the wing. Wolfpack now a little space to move forward. Down the line, and that's where he runs out of space. And infraction there. Turns it right over. Neither team able to get it here. The players waiting for the referees to make a decision. Comes late and does go UFV's way. Brazina, good touch to take it down there. Nifty little pass to Coburn. Vega right back to the first year midfielder. Coburn now finds some space in behind them. The team moves forward in front of him. Mayland up the wing to Consiglio, who runs out of space. Consiglio to ground and runs out of space. Tried to work hard to get that ball back, but just not enough room.
Yeah, good movement in some tight spaces in the middle there from Vega and Colburn. And then Consiglio making the nice overlap. But just not able to make anything happen as the visiting defenders continuing to really play a strong game.
Suga has some space to let one fly, but he'll be disappointed in the final effort there.
Yeah, that's poor effort from Suga. Bad turnover there. Tried to set it up onto his left foot, and then appeared that he had Colburn as well right in his space. Two Cascades players in the same spot, and not able to connect with a good shot there.
A lot of movement out there from both sides. The Wolfpack players waving their arms up at the front line there, wanting a long ball. Was Ranjit Brar. He never saw it. He regroups his team moving around in the middle of the pitch. The long ball turned over as they finally do get possession. Now looking to work towards the middle, but Szymanski stays in good position.
Yeah, Wolfpack finally wanted that long ball. They finally get it. Able to make something happen, not able to connect with Kulabali there in the middle. But then the Cascades, another turnover as those continue to pile up here. Less than 20 minutes left to go in the opening half.
Yeah, not the... A little bit of sloppiness on both sides in terms of turnovers. Trying to work the ball forward, find space. Both teams doing fairly well defensively to create pressure and cause these turnovers. Let's see if they can go forward now, but no, once again, stifled by the defender. Looked like it was Marcus DeAndrea getting his foot in on ground, and then Malin returns the favor right back. And now he plays it up to Brazina. Great first touch, finds some space in the middle, gets around the second, and just wide. What an individual effort on the run, but can't find the goal.
Oh my goodness, Brazina making something out of nothing. 1 versus 2, easily gets around both defenders, but just misses the outside post as he was looking to just slide it into the corner. But the best opportunity of the match, Brazina showing he doesn't need a whole lot to make something happen.
Oh, the way he's able to keep control of the ball on those quick little turns, just subtle little movements to find himself that space. He cut to the inside, Looked like he wanted to again. Had the defender on his heels. Back to the outside. He can finish with either foot, too. He's shown this season. Went with the left there. Just missed on the outside. The keeper did pretty well to come out and make himself big in the end. But best chance now for the Cascades. Both of the best chances on either side going just wide. Coburn now looking to keep the pressure on. Tried to cut to the middle. Maybe a little early defender was all over it. And now Vega hops in front to make sure the counterattack stops right there.
Yeah, Colburn would have liked to have seen it, maybe played it a little bit sooner, but he just ran out of space as the defense did a good job to get back into the play. But we can see the confidence starting to build on that front line here for UFV. Starting to make things happen. Szymanski just holding the ball up.
Yeah,
love to see that from him.
Stayed in, play forever, sat right there on the line. Szymanski was content to just sit there and shield it all night long. Yeah, finally.
Just frustrating the Wolfpack players there.
Wolfpack, though, win the throw and able to keep possession out of it for that brief moment anyways. They'll have to reset now as coming back for the throw is Marcus DeAndrea, looking for some options here. His teammates all pretty well shielded here by Cascades players. That time, Panditha all over the back of Kulaubli, who wanted a call there, thought he was wrapped up, but no call, bounces right off him, throw the other way. Panditha on the throw, taken down by Coburn, tried to work through Kulaubli, and does he do enough? He does to earn the foul call. Szymanski looking to put something deep here likely as he waits for his teammates to make their way down the pitch, waiting for some options. He wants more bodies down there, and he does finally pound it down the line out of the reach though of Suga. Counter now for the Wolfpack down the line. Panditha makes himself big and blocks it out of play.
Yeah, Rinaldi trying to find Koulibaly stretching down this near sideline, but just sent out of bounds for another throw. Wolfpack will be more than happy to let this game continue to be sloppy and scrappy and keep frustrating this Cascade side.
Taken on the ground, good little passing sequence there to find some space. And a dangerous one here, almost allowed Malin to run onto it, but the center back comes forward, picks out a pass to the outside. Little 1-2 between Kulaubli and there he's taken down there. DeAndrea made the run and looks like it will result in a longer conversation from the referee. There comes the card.
Yeah, Panditha absolutely going to go in the book for that one, as that would have led to a potential scoring opportunity for the Wolfpack. But so a necessary foul, necessary yellow card here. A little more than half an hour into this one. See Rinaldi standing over this one, as well as I believe that's Kang.
Is indeed. They're discussing it over amongst themselves, just how they want to attack this one. Just a two-man wall set up in front of Calx. He's paying close attention to everything going on towards the back post. A lot of bodies up the top of the 18. It will be Rinaldi whipping it in towards the back post. Dangerous spot, but didn't matter in the end as the Wolfpack commit a foul trying to get in there.
Wolfpack have some big bodies on the pitch, so set pieces could be something they would like to try and take advantage of tonight, but we'll see if they get a better opportunity next time, as they were a little too aggressive.
Over the head of the first man, and it does bounce down for another chance for Coburn to move forward, and he really attacked right at the defender there, forces a foul, and even more as the first booking goes the other way.
Yeah, evening things up there in the yellow card stat. Good work there from Colburn, earning that foul. Now, as we normally see, Szymanski going to stand over this one. Or actually, he's going to step aside, and he's going to let Sadu whip this one in, as Szymanski will try to get his big frame right into the mix here.
Yeah, that's just it on these ones from distance, or these ones a little closer. You want those big bodies in there. Bounces around and doesn't find a Cascades body. They'll regroup. Trying to play it up there quickly. Had Brazine on this sideline if he could have found him, but too many bodies to try and navigate on the way through.
Yeah, I don't think he saw Koulibaly there, and easy interception for that first-year player from the Ivory Coast.
Referee wanting them to slow things down a little here as the free kick taken a little too quickly. Switching the field and looking for a new way forward here. The Wolf Pack tried to go diagonal right back. Nothing doing there. Well taken down by Brazina, as we see so often. Through the legs of the defender and tries to go over the top, but ball a little too heavy for Suga. Brazina just so good at taking those balls no matter which way they come in at him. It seems like his first touch always puts him in the right spot.
It's just unbelievable the way he's able to control. Even when he mishits it just a little bit, he's got that pace and that recognition to just get onto the end of it like he did there. He's just playing with all kinds of confidence this season. Something we started to see show at the end of 2023 and has really just blossomed into this season. And big reason why the Cascades find themselves third in the Pacific right now.
Chance here now going forward and having to work back as he ran out of space there a little bit was Consiglio. Yeah, the Cascades sitting in third place right now, that Pacific Division. The two teams right behind them in the standings, Trinity Western and UBCO, facing off tonight down the road. Looks like it's right around halftime there. Trinity Western up 2-1. That'll be huge points for them to try and chase down the Cascades. They'll have a huge home and home coming next weekend. And UBCO, of course, will be right here on Sunday, as they are a little bit further behind than Trinity Western, but if they can manage points there tonight, would be a big matchup for them Sunday. But they'll have to battle back in that one. And just before half, 0-0 is where we sit in this one. Header, first time, and defender maybe had a little more time than he thought there, but he will concede the corner.
Yeah, not going to take any chances with a player like Brazina breathing down his back. He sends that one well out, and corner opportunity here. Brazina trying to, right in front of the keeper, trying to frustrate Ortu.
Yeah, he is right in the mix there. Both the keeper and the defender trying to get subtle hands on him there. Late run coming in from the top. Szymanski towards that back door, trying to make himself available. Does get there first, but just didn't quite find him in the right position to be able to attack. And uses the shoulder there to ensure he keeps the space, a little bit of jawing between him and the big winger there, who have had a couple of run-ins in this first half.
Yeah, Szymanski on that corner needs to try and loft that one back up into the air, put it back towards the six. He tried to play it down. He was never going to hit the net from that angle. But a good job there on the corner kick to be able to find him.
Yeah, it looked like he was the intended target from the start, making that late run in. One of the bigger bodies on the side of the Cascades. I believe he is the tallest at 6'3". Is their best option at high pointing that ball in the box, but a little too far out to create real chaos on that one. This time the Wolfpack looking to work something up the sideline. And it'll find its way right back to Rosenlund. 6'3" center back in his own right. Looking up the sideline. And a battle finally won by the Cascades. Kulabali going to ground and dusts himself off, gets back into play as his team regroups here. Brzezina the strategic route to try and cut that one off. The Wolfpack find a way to break out of it. Caux was coming forward. He'll have to retreat as the Wolfpack find a way to get on top of it. Bit of a sloppy dribble, but he gets bailed out of it and right back on the ball. Brar and the right back go back and forth there and don't see any options, so they'll play back to Or2. Goes real short there through the legs of Rosenlund, and now they come forward. Good little passing sequence finally. It's the always reliable Vega stepping in to stop the chance. Now Brzezina putting a chase on. He's not going to be happy with that call, as he didn't think he did enough to warrant a foul call there.
Yeah, seems a little soft. He barely got his arm into the back of the defender, but according to the official, just did enough to give away a free kick.
By the letter of the law, maybe he did extend his arm there, and fair enough, but a player that plays as hard as he does, we'll hope he gets to get away with a little bit more than that in the physicality department. Now a little bit of space to work forward. Good pass through the middle. Now some space opens up on this near side. DeAndrea. Rosenlund. Brar with a big turn. Runs out of space there. Cascades defenders, midfielders all around him, and he gets the ball right back there. Wolfpack staying on possession. Finally finds some space to move forward. Brar right back. Room here on this near side. DeAndrea looking to work a 1-2. Does get it right back on his foot, and digging that ball out beautifully was Coburn.
Yeah, great work from Colburn to make that steal. Wolfpack were really doing a good job of establishing some sustained possession here on the Cascades half of the pitch.
Coburn shields off Kang there. Goes off him in the end for the throw in, but Cascades unable to keep that possession. Moving forward quickly now, the Wolfpack looking to put a little pressure on. Under 5 minutes to go in the regular time here in the first half. 0-0 where we still find ourselves. Both teams with opportunities in this first half. Nothing doing so far. Is there anything else before halftime to really swing the momentum? Rosenlund to the outside. He'll have to evade Brzezina there. Does so with a pass. Rosenlund looking over the top this time. Well-timed run there from DeAndrea, but just out of his reach.
Yeah, not able to extend that leg out quite enough to pull it down. But TRU starting to, in these last few minutes, they've looked very confident on the ball. And holding on to it and keeping that possession, I think, starting to frustrate the home side a little bit.
Coburn doing a little too much with the push on the arms there.
Yeah. Kang's smart. He knows when he feels that long of a hold, he's going to go down to ground fairly easy and win the free kick, and that's exactly what happened.
work it around the back end and some space to go forward. Now, quick touch pass to the outside. Whipping it into the box now, and Kelks able to handle that one. Brzezina taken down beautifully once again.
Don't know how he does it every time.
Coburn to the outside. Suga on his left now, looking for something at that back door. Well-timed run from Malin, but the defender stood his ground. This time Sadu with a nice couple touches and maybe tried to do a little too much after, as he's dispossessed there, trying to break through two players. The Wolfpack now back on possession. Just a couple minutes to go here in this first half. Shouldn't be much for stoppage time. Quite the fast-flowing first half. And pretty obvious foul there from Sadu as he yanks the player back, and this one will be trouble again, it looks like, for the Cascades.
Yeah, maybe showing a little frustration as he's going to get booked. He needed to, on the offensive side, Sadu needed to play that ball to a teammate faster. Instead, tried to run through two defenders, like you mentioned. Lost out, and maybe a little annoyed with himself. Takes a foul, and that's not going to help his mindset right now.
And in the later stages of this first half, the Wolfpack with a decent opportunity here off the set piece. Ball comes in towards the back post, and Szymanski gets there first. Consiglio whiffs on the first one, but delivers a beauty ball in the second, and Brzezina was just about in there. The high kick from the defender was a big save in the end.
Keep feeling like the Cascades are playing the ball up forward too much instead of taking the space, but they keep finding Brzezina, and he nearly got onto the end of that one as well. So you can't blame him for going back to that well.
Good bounce there, and retains the possession, trying to beat one more, but Szymanski wins that battle and then is strong to win the second one. Didn't quite clear it out as far as he liked. So just the 1 minute added time coming here as first half comes to an end. One last chance here, and it will not be a corner. TRU thought they did enough to earn a late corner there, but Cascades defenders do well to win the goal kick.
Yeah, they might feel a little hard done by that one, but I think it did go off Koulibaly last as he was falling out of bounds. As it stands right now, barring something wild in these last few seconds, the Wolfpack are going to be thrilled to head into the locker room level at zeros right now. They've really come out with something to prove here, and they've done a good job of frustrating the Cascades, who've really only had the one opportunity here so far tonight.
Yeah, good back and forth first half as we reach the end of the 45. Welcome back in, soccer fans. Second half action here from Rotary Stadium as the Cascades press the issue right off the hop there, but into the arms of Luca Ortu. He pitched a clean sheet there in the first half, as did Jackson Kelks. Not too much pressure on them. The best chance on either side ended up wide, but good chances either way nonetheless. 0-0 is where we stand after 45.
Yeah, I don't think either keeper actually made a save in that opening half. It's been a very, very scrappy, tough match here so far through 45. But I think the visitors have actually had the better of the ball for the most part. They'll be very happy to be in this position right now.
Yeah, they did dictate probably just a little more of the play, but this guy right here on the ball looking to get more into the action in the second half, had a couple decent chances, looked as strong as he has all season with some of his touches and individual play in that first half. Now they just got to find a way to put something on the end of it.
couple of subs at half by the looks of it here. Appears that Ebby Agali's checked in, and as well as Michael Beecroft. I mean, really, where's he playing tonight? He could be pretty much any of the 11 positions on the Cascade side. Looks like he's checked into more of a central mid-role.
Yeah, took the spot of Vega, I believe, and he'll be a good player to have in that role. And in terms of Agali, we saw him more up front to start the season, but has really settled into a nice player in that right back role the last few games.
Yeah, another player who's proven he can be very flexible with his positioning out there.
Weird bounce there through the middle, ends up not an issue on the foot of Olak, who plays it forward, and the issue does end up coming on that far sideline as Agali takes it quick and over the top, but unable to find a recipient there, just out of the reach of Brzezina, and now trying to come the other way with the Wolfpack. Agali had visions of playing Brzezina on there, but Brzezina was at a standstill.
Looks like Harjovan Sadu's also checked in here for the second half. He shifted into more of that central mid-role, and Colburn has moved out wide with Suga taking a break here on the bench. See what we get out of Colburn here playing out wide in the second half.
Rosenlund out of the back now, has some pressure put on him there by the fresh legs of Harjovan Sadu, and the other fresh body there, Agali, eager to get in the mix. A couple of battles there, wins a throw for his side. Dangerous throw there, as almost able to come onto it was the forward. Beecroft now able to control it in the middle at the foot of Brzezina. Tried to play it to the outside, but going to ground was the midfielder there. Now Malin trying to control. Bounces it off the defender as Tom Lowndes on the sidelines there giving some instructions before he lays it off to Agali, and a strong challenge there. Brzezina inside the box and unable to come away with it. Bodies collapsed all around him, and Wolfpack work out of trouble.
Yeah, the Wolfpack really haven't given Brzezina a lot. He's been pressing. He's had that one opportunity that went wide, but other than that, they've really done a good job of swarming on him and not giving him any clear-cut chances at goal.
Quick little turn back there, creates some space, and Sadu flies by as Rosenlund now looks to play something deep. Goes down that far sideline. It's over the head of everyone, though, as Agali just watched it out, as unable to corral there, and referee will tell him to move back a few paces, or a lot of paces, as he continues to tell him to move back.
Cascades just need to find their game here in the second half. Their game plan's really been ineffective, as it's been a great work from the Wolfpack, as Colburn just ahead of the play. Brzezina looking to find him. Almost worked out. Cascades at home this weekend against two teams lower than them in the standings. Got to feel like anything less than 4 points would be considered a disappointment for them, and 6 points would obviously be ideal.
Sitting in third place at the moment within that Pacific Division, but things can change fast, especially when you're playing the squads you're right up in the mix against, which they will be doing next weekend, with 2 against Trinity Western and this Sunday against UBCO as well. But first, focused on the matter at hand. Sadu to the outside, and
what a
great
run.
wheels. Can he get the space to the inside? Still on it, cuts to the middle on the left, and it does trickle in. Unbelievable individual effort, and does enough to trickle it past the keeper. The Cascades finally have their lead.
Absolutely outstanding work. The absolute Jets put on that play. Able to get around the defense, somehow finds a way to get it past the keeper. That is an exceptional finish there from the Cascades, as they finally get on the board and take a 1-0 lead here in the second half. And that's Kevin Malin's third of the campaign. What an individual effort there from Kevin Malin. Normally we like to see him cut it back into the middle, but this time it was all Malin.
Yeah, what a burst down the sideline to start things off there. He came flying past the defender, found himself in space, and there was still lots of work to do at that point. What a job to keep on possession in tight quarters there, in tight, and does enough to slot it home. So point number 12 on the season for Brzezina. 5th assist for him to go along with 7 goals. Brilliant season continues for number 7. But the man of the moment, Kevin Malin. What a finish there. What an individual effort. And Cascades finally have their lead.
Yeah, that's what they've been looking for all night. And just one piece of brilliance there from the second-year player from Germany.
And the Wolfpack looking to put the pressure back on the other side, as they'll win a corner just a minute after conceding. Malin and Brzezina, those two have linked up numerous times on this season already. Another one there, and Wolfpack looking to respond, but a little too much fighting within the pile there, and Cascades take over.
Yeah, another set-piece opportunity for the Wolfpack, but not really able to generate anything off of it other than taking a foul and giving the ball right back to the home side.
Referee having a serious chat in the middle of the pitch there with Liam Freethy, as he was a halftime substitute for the Wolfpack. He was the one mostly in the mix on that foul call down there, and had some words with the Cascade coming up the pitch. The referee making sure this game stays in check here, as the physicality in these Canada West games often picks up in the second half. And we're starting to see the intensity rise here, as a little bit of space now for Beecroft, still on his foot and almost able to find a man through. Kind of just lost it amongst the bodies there, though, at the top of the box.
Yeah, Beecroft trying to keep pace with his teammate Malin there, as he also tried to go through everybody. A nice little run, really using his size and strength to shield the ball.
Going to ground is Agali. Ball does bounce right back to the Wolfpack, unable to center, though, as everyone was back in position in a white jersey. Looking to go up the sideline now. A little bit of space to pick a pass out, but the defenders making sure that Kelks has space to pick that one up. Consiglio looks over the top. Can Brzezina take it down? What a touch once again. Shouldn't be surprised after he does it every time, but it's just such a fun skill to watch.
It's just ridiculous the way he can do that. He's running towards the sideline. The ball's heading that way. The way he's able to put that touch on it, keep it inbounds, and then get back onto it, and then win a free kick near the corner flags. Just unbelievable.
Beautiful from Brzezina once again, like you mentioned, wins the corner, and the free kick right in that corner. So they'll set up as they usually do, close to their corner tactics.
He could play it short to Colburn if he wanted to. He's got a ton of open space right there.
Yeah, you were right. But he elects to whip it in towards goal, just over the head of a Galley who was in a nice position, had it been a little lower, to put one towards goal.
Yeah, I do like that look as well. He is a target inside those dangerous areas for sure, and the ball just had a little bit too much underneath it, and he couldn't get onto the end of it.
Yeah, he's not the tallest player in the world, just under 6 feet, but you see him win those balls in the air so often. A great athlete, and gets up to high point those balls so often. Dealing certainly with a little bit bigger player in Gulabli over there on the far sideline, 6'2", has used his body pretty well as the first-year player in that first half. Had some decent chances. They look to work through him quite a bit. Haven't been as successful in this second half early. And the Cascades looking to play with it down there, but Sidhu has it played off of him, or does he? No, the referees deliberate and do change direction of that throw there. Cascade certainly in no rush now as they play here with the lead, and finally, when it does get thrown in, we'll get a corner opportunity.
Yeah, it's finally their chance to try and slow things down and frustrate their opponents. And the longer they can hold on to this lead, as it starts getting later, the Wolfpack will start committing more bodies forward, and that's going to lead to potential opportunities on the counterattack.
Be a left-footed ball swinging in. Brzezina comes for the short option. It does go there. Right back out to Coburn. Plays it at the top. Sidhu with a chance to work it in, and once again, just over the head of Galley, looking for him in there. Numbers were coming forward there if the Cascades weren't sharp to defend, but great job there by Sidhu.
No, unbelievable job to get down there, and had to be sure of it when he went to ground, but he wins the ball, plays it out, avoids a counterattack opportunity for the Wolfpack.
Galley plays it strongly out. Consiglio was causing that pressure from the back, so the Wolfpack get it right back to try the throw again. Beecroft gets up for that one over his head and almost fell safely to the foot of a defender, but Cascades able to clear. Galley, great job to cut in there and get the inside space on that one, and now having to retract as Rosenlund plays it dangerously back across, but does so well.
Yeah, clever play there with Brzezina all over his back. Got to trust your defensive partner there to try and make a play like that, and they avoid danger.
This time in towards the 18, but not a very dangerous ball there. Kelks takes his time and watches it out the back line. Szymanski looked for a moment like he might take that one. He does every once in a while, but hasn't been in their game plan here today. Kelks has elected to take most of them. Good header there to find at the foot of Brzezina. Could he play himself in here? Beautiful chance. Goes to ground, stays on it. How does he still have this ball? Turns around and lets one fly. Looked like the opportunity came to an end multiple times, and Brzezina just finds a way to stay on top of that ball.
Yeah, his ability to play it over top of his head to himself, go to ground, get back up, still win it, still gets a shot away. It was blocked, but more brilliance from Magic Mateo Brzezina.
Consiglio throws down towards the foot of Coburn. Quick little spin from him finds Brzezina. Ball right back on Coburn's foot. They overlap. Brzezina now tries to flick him in. Uses his body there to try and win that one. Good job, though, by the defender. It's Kazor finding himself some space. And his team works it up the pitch and wins the throw. Kazgor there not shying away from the physicality that these Cascades forwards have been bringing. Not shying away from those shoulder checks and physical little battles, but neither are these Wolfpack. Worked in towards the middle of the box, but Mayland able to clear. Rosenlund have to be sure here. Confidently played back by Ortu. Ball will stay right here with the Cascades as Tommy Moon going to check in here for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, another first-year player. Another international player from New Zealand.
Yeah, a few international players on the Wolfpack side.
Who we haven't seen, though, for the Wolfpack tonight is Lachlan Will, who's the only player on this team with more than one goal on the season. He is in the 18, though. We'll see if he checks in at some point.
Wolfpack player there shaken up. It was Dos Santos who might have had his foot just stepped on there as he reached in to try and win the tackle. A battle along the line. Side referee was right on top of it there, saying it did just stay in play. Wolfpack get it right back in that area. Dangerously played in towards the box, but doesn't end up being too dangerous of a ball in the end.
Yeah, good work from Olak there, but just not able to provide a good cross as he was trying to find Koulibaly on that, streaking in from that far post, but
Freedy. Back on the foot of Freedy as he makes a run down the line, and he thought that his teammate was making a run there. Kazgor was on a different wavelength. Pardon me, that was the substitute Tommy Moon who he tried to find with the ball there early into his play in this game. Galley off the leg of the defender. He tried to get on his horse to chase it down, but it was well out of play there. Szymanski will take the throw as we're over an hour gone in this game here now. 1-0 Cascades, the home side, looking to keep a stranglehold on this match, retain these 3 points as the playoff race starts to take form in the Pacific Division here and across Canada West.
yeah, with some good results this weekend, I believe the Cascades could clinch a playoff spot if they're able to come away with back-to-back wins, especially against UBCO, who's the team currently in 5th. I believe beating them on Sunday should wrap up a playoff spot for sure.
Yeah, and UBCO doesn't look like they'll get points tonight on the road, just down the road in Langley, playing against the Spartans. Cascades in here now and just out of the reach of Brzezina. Corner coming, though.
Yeah, Mayland with another really good run. This is probably the most extended shift we've seen out of Mayland. We're used to seeing him coming out around halftime. So the fact that he scored early on in that second half, you got to give credit to Coach Tom Lowndes for leaving his right winger in the game
that's a great point. We have seen that a lot this season. But Mayland did enough to earn himself to stay in the game, pays off, and now the corner a little too long. Buggy Sidhu couldn't get anything towards goal. But yeah, like we were talking about a moment ago, tough result for UBCO. They find themselves down 3-1 here with just a couple minutes to go in that game down the road in Langley. And so that is going to be 3 huge points for Trinity Western, which means it's imperative for Cascades now to hold on to these 3 points to make sure they stay ahead of the team who they will face for a big home and home next weekend.
Yeah, it feels like for the most part this season, especially in the Pacific Division, there's been a bit of a divide between those top 4 and the bottom 3. It's been a tough go of things for UBCO, TRU, and UNBC. They've all had some rough seasons. And on the other side in the Prairie Division, it's been Alberta and Calgary who have really been leading the charge, and Mount Royal as well. And then that 4th spot could go to anyone right now with Saskatchewan, MacEwan, and Lethbridge all neck and neck.
Yeah, Lethbridge
Picked
played
up
a lot of close games.
They picked up a big 3 points here on the road last time we were here at Rotary Stadium.
They've got points against some big opponents this year. They have 6 draws on the year, so despite just having those 2 wins, one of which being a huge one on the road here, like you mentioned, they have found a way to be in the mix almost every night and keep themselves in the hunt.
That makes a team you do not want to come up against in the playoffs.
There'll be some crossover in the playoff format. The Prairie and Pacific face off against each other as the playoffs get started, and cleared there by the Cascades. Headed well forward by Sidhu. Up to Buggy Sidhu. And looking for Brzezina. It's played out.
Yeah, if the season were to end right now, as it stands, the UFV would be heading on the road. They'd be playing the Dinos of Calgary in the first round. But they would be traveling to Edmonton, to the University of Alberta, with the way the playoff format works. Only the top seeds from each division actually host any matches.
Not impossible still for Cascades to get a top 2 spot, but UBC still the class of the division, undefeated on the year, and then Victoria holding that 2nd spot. Substitution there, we'll see Roland Mansell check into the game.
Nice to see Roland out on the pitch here. We haven't seen a whole lot of him, especially not here at home. This actually might be his first action of the entire season.
Second year player like Chilliwack. Had some nice moments in his rookie season. Started this season a little banged up and has seen himself a little out of favor with the rotation as of late, but big opportunity here for him tonight to grab some minutes, as hopefully he's back feeling healthy and ready to go, and certainly buzzing around there to start as he's covering a lot of ground. Tough bounce here. Beater will have to deal with it. Still bouncing around and finally able to clear.
Well, it made that one look a little bit scarier than it probably needed to be, but able to get it out of harm's way.
Protection and patience by Mayland. Moving over the top of Shemansky, and with the gloves as this time the
Substitution for Thompson Rivers University. And the game number 21, Mel Nelson.
And so now it's the Wolfpack's turn for a substitution here as
Nellison, another first-year international.
yeah,
Nellison from the Netherlands.
yeah, they're international players on this TRU side, spread out from all over the place. see the Canadian youth sports game growing in that way in the last few years, seeing a lot more international players from all over the place get chances in this continuously growing league.
Yeah, more and more people starting to see Canada as a pathway to professional football, especially with the youth sports draft now in the CPL and just all the success that players who have played in youth sports have gone on to accomplish.
Yeah, so many more options around here now with the League One in the summer as well for semi-pro league for these players to play in. More youth academies as well as just down the road VFC, a brand new youth academy as well. And so now Szymanski looks forward, kind of faked the shot, plays it to the outside, chance to rook it in, and how about a tuck for Roland Mansell? Gets his account started on the season on a beautiful passing play, and the Cascades get their insurance marker.
How about that? What a pass from Matteo Brezina, giving up the glory. He recognized Mansell, and only, 5 minutes into his season, he's already on the score sheet. You love to see it, and that's another assist for Brezina, and good for you, Roland Mansell.
Brezina has been the talk of the town in terms of goal scoring this year. He's creeping up in assists, though, now, too, just about matching his goal total. That's 6 assists now on the year to go with 7 goals for Brezina. Top of the table in terms of leading scorers across the Canada West. And like you mentioned, good for Roland Mansell, getting out there, flying around, and puts himself in the perfect spot to finish.
And you got it. He doesn't come up on the score sheet, but huge credit to Szymanski.
Yeah.
The center back coming up, making the steal, finding all that open space, waiting for the right moment to make the pass to Brezina. Took quite a while tonight, but the Cascades starting to play with that confidence again. Just such a patient play there to set up a tap-in goal. Love to see it.
Yeah, how many of those has Brezina set up this year? Teammates gotta love him for that.
And you just have to love the unselfishness from him. I mean, the guy's tied at the top of the table in the Golden Boot race. The fact that he's willing to give up the goal there and
Yeah.
hand it off to his teammate who's got to be feeling all kinds of confidence right now.
Weird little hops on that ball, and Wolfpack just about able to break free, but good job by Consiglio to get back on top of it, and his jersey's yanked back in the process.
You talk about League One BC and the CPL and U Sports Draft, and Matteo Brezina is probably going to be a player who might be on some radars here.
Certainly tough not to take notice with the season he's having, and once you actually watch him play beyond the numbers, just the technical ability he's shown out there this year has been top-notch. And creating a lot of confidence for those around him as well, as this Cascade side gets their offensive touch going a little bit tonight in this second half. 2-0 now they lead with just over 15 minutes to play in this one. Looking to secure 3 huge points, stay on top of Trinity Western. Already grabbed 3 points down the road here tonight. And Caux now will take his time on these ones, and he'll lay this one down, wait for some pressure to come, and now plays it deep. Mansell going to be able to take this one down. Does so, stays on top of it, and then gets his foot in, but not quite able to track the ball down. Right in front of the official, Beecroft with the steal there, as the player had some words with the ref there, thinking he got fouled. Ref was in a bit of a tricky spot, kind of happened right behind his back.
Yeah, Beecroft wanted Brzezina out wide there, but Kang did enough to get in the lane and break up that pass. It could have been a great transitional counterattack opportunity again.
Regrouping here, the Cascades. Couple of substitutions here now, and finally do take effect here as a couple of three substitutions actually here as the Thompson Rivers University here tries to get some players in the mix here as the game dwindling down. Good little move there, but unable to beat the second defender after going through the legs. Coach was hoping for a cross in, giving him a bit of an earful on the sidelines, but Thompson Rivers just unable to get anything going in this second half. The Cascades, as good as they've been defensively, have done a pretty good job equally defensively to stifle this offense.
Yeah, they've been strong all night. I mean, TRU had a couple of decent opportunities early, but nothing's really tested Jackson Cokes all night. But he's still been sharp. He's been reactive to the ball. He's been able to recognize when it's coming his way, and he's making his own life easy just as much as his defenders are.
Good job to get there first by Mansell. Plays on Brzezina. What can he pick out here? Pass through the middle and just out of the reach of Malin going forward there. He went to ground, didn't get the foul call, and tricky one to the back post. Brzezina, played it back in towards the mix, but Ortu was able to grab that chance.
Oh, Brzezina looking for a hat trick of assists there as he played a beautiful ball across, but Malin not able to get onto the end of it. Possibly if he'd been running far post, but that would have cut off his angle with the defender. So tough play to make, but more good work and a great knock on from the head from Mansell, setting that one up.
Yeah. Trying something similar the other way is the Wolfpack, but not quite the same result. Instructions coming from that Wolfpack sideline. It's a veteran coach over there, John Antelov. He's in his 18th season, the bench boss for these Wolfpack. He's not going to let his team quit on this one tonight, still making sure they're locked in through the end of it. Here they come on the attack. Good ball played in towards the middle, but it took a hop on Rosenland, unable to control it. And this time just played out of harm's way by Beecroft finally. R2 up the wing. Looking for the ball right back there was Tommy Moon, but they couldn't link up on that play. Cowks waits for him to put the pressure on to jump on top of that one. Absolutely. Leads Malin perfectly. Malin looking to cut in now. Tried to make a fool of the defender, but unable to beat him through the legs there. up by Szymanski. Tried to play a tricky ball on the outside of his foot. Brzezina liked the idea, but just didn't have enough to reach him over there.
World-class pass if he could have pulled that one off.
Looping ball over the top. Szymanski will have to shield it off here. Does so well. And stands his ground to get the clear.
Frustrating pull-up volleys like he's been doing so much tonight.
Great little turn back there from Harjoven Sadu, who then tried to play one down the line. Not quite. And tricky one here as the keeper tried to clear his lines, did so right off the back of Mayland. But he recovers and able to roll one out for his team to move forward.
Relentless pressure here from the Cascades. They don't seem satisfied with two right now. They'd love to score another one by the looks of it. They're feeling confident.
Yeah, it's good to see them not sit back and allow TRU any opportunities to get back in this one. The best defense is a good offense.
Substitution in for the Cascades and the game number 8, Anthony Vega.
Mayland's going to check out here after a strong 82 minutes, including a big goal off of great individual effort earlier on in the second half.
Yeah,
Long shift here tonight.
the game-winning goal as it stands now. Kalalbli taking it down well there, and Agali shows no quit, staying right on him. Great little move there from Brzezina, feeling a little too confident after beating the first. Didn't have much of a chance to beat the second in tight space. Chance here now to work something in. Going to a ground as a galley, and he's fired up about that strong defensive play.
Always, every time he goes to ground and wins one of those balls, you know he's just fired up.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I was just going to say. So much energy that he brings out here. Need that throughout this season for sure. Infectious. Beautiful ball played in here that just looped perfectly around everyone, but no player quite able to get their foot on the end of it.
Santos with a really nice whipped-in ball. Curled beautifully, but yeah, like you said, I don't think anyone was actually anticipating that one getting through into that dangerous space.
Good little spin there from Mansell. Creates some room. And the ball falls down at the foot of Brzezina. Chance here to go to the middle. He provides a ball into some space, but both players were right in the 6 almost. No high option.
Yeah, too much cutback on that feed across the box.
Look at Szymanski just beautifully cut off that angle.
Just frustrating. I believe that's Rosamond.
Confirming, please, 20 UFVs. Confirming 20 UFVs.
First-year player Aiden Fitzgerald from just down the road in Surrey. Like many of his teammates, he will get some game action here as Cascades just 5 minutes away from securing 3 big points at home here tonight.
Another player get his first minutes of the season. Great time to get some new players involved here.
Ball played over the top. Flag stays down and worked towards the middle by Freethy, but his ball a little too strong in the end. Finds a galley over at that far side corner. He clears just as far as the TRU bench there and taking it back now. TRU still trying to push this game, not over yet in their eyes. Still a few minutes plus any added time to try and salvage something here. A chance now, and Szymanski, anytime they get in close there, seems to be right in position to put things to an end. Low one played in towards the front post. Harjovan Sidhu first to it. They'll concede another corner. This one a little higher towards the back post. Cascades there first. And now Brzezina with some open space. Brzezina, huge touch to the outside. Look at these wheels to bet past the first man. Now he cuts back, waiting for some help, and now he'll take it on down the sidelines. Good job there to make all the defenders lay back and create that space for himself, but no teammates ever come up to join him, so his pass was to no one, and then finally in the mix with the foul there. Yeah.
89 minutes in with the amount of work he's put in tonight.
Off of Galley's head off the bounce, and once again the Cascades will just clear it. Keeper slipping a little bit there as tried to play that one out. And once again just clearing their lines here, trying to see this one out till the end. Throw conceded here as Galley gives way to Szymanski. A lot of space here now, and they'll find Harjovan Sidhu down this near sideline. Sidhu looking to put a move on, waits for some help, and then plays a ball to the middle looking for Mansell, just misses him. Buggy Sidhu now backtracking hard. Ball played over the top. Could be a chance in here now. Beats a Galley on the dribble, but a Galley and Muter Szymanski, all of them right in the mix there once the first ball almost got past him. Good regroup by everybody to make sure nothing got in on Calx there.
The referees have added a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Consiglio goes to ground there, gets back up as both players went down. Back post! Oh my goodness, just wide. Brzezina begging for a touch from the keeper there, doesn't get the call. It will be a goal kick. As he just missed, trying to go back across the body of the keeper to that far post. What a cap off for another great night that would have been. Oh no. Calx looked like touched this one just outside of the box, so a really dangerous free kick opportunity here late. No, there was a lot of bodies in the mix there, maybe a little confused with the tight lines there, red and white right on top of each other there. Football and soccer lines. There was also a lot of bodies right in the mix there. Just kind of got lost in the shuffle, and the referees confer and agree he touched it just outside of the 18. So just moments after Brzezina almost put this thing completely out of reach, the Wolfpack with an opportunity, although it be a very small one, to get some life back into this game in the dying moments. Just a couple minutes to go. Here it comes, the opportunity taken and missed just low. Wouldn't have made too much difference with only a minute or so to go. Even had Kauk's been sent off. But the Cascades don't have to deal with that. And they don't end up conceding on the free kick. Looking to keep working hard till the end of the final whistle here to keep this clean sheet for their keeper. Muter. Yeah. Nolan Mansell got his foot in there, a little bit unlucky with the way it bounces, and towards the 18, almost a chance to get a shot away there. Our Jovan Sadu, though, finally able to clear. Here's Fitzgerald. Or pardon me, that's Anthony Vega there. Goes to ground. No foul call as the referee lets them play on. Chance here now to work something towards the 18, and Consiglio in good position there to ward it away. Well past the 4 minutes here now. Little extra given after that free kick, and now our Jovan Sadu gonna go into the book for getting those cleats up a little on the tackle. And so it does just stay a yellow as the TRU player slow to his feet, definitely visibly shaken up here. Just delaying this game ever so much here, as we will likely be done just after this opportunity, but one last opportunity nonetheless for the Wolfpack. Towards the back post, back in towards the middle, and Agali with the clear. Whipped right back in. And Kauk's gets there first. That should just about do it. As some tense moments for the Cascades, trying to hold that clean sheet, but they do just that. Another clean sheet in the books for 25 Jackson Kauk's. Continues his great Cascades career, but he didn't have to do a whole lot back there today. The team playing so well in front of him defensively, especially in that second half, and they also found that offense in the second half to solidify this one.